morning, Beeville. This is Cindy Clark from PAC-B TV. And this morning I have Meredith Welsh with me from the CNY Cat Coalition. Meredith is a foster with them. Good morning and thank you for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Well, of course. Meredith has brought Lovey, who is wandering around now. She just had a treat, but she'll be back around so we can see her. But anyways, give us a little background information about the Cat Coalition and how you got involved and what you do and what their purpose is.
Sure. So I'm fairly new to the Cat Coalition. I've been with them about 3 years now, joining during COVID. But the Cat Coalition itself has been around since 2002. It was founded in 2002. And basically our mission is to get helpless, homeless, and at-risk cats off of the streets. So keeping strays and injured cats off the streets.
Now, don't you work in conjunction with one of the local, PetSmart?
We do. We do work with the PetSmart charities, and we have cats at both the PetSmart and Clay and in Fairmount. So right now I have a couple boys in Fairmount. So
now, do you get involved in helping, insisting people get the animals? Say if I got a cat off the street and I wanted to get it spayed or neutered, can we work through with the coalition to get a better price on that? It's a rescue cat off the street. Do they work with people with vet bills, or is there a vet that they work in conjunction with?
We do. Multiple vets have been very gracious in helping us. Sands and Snap, to name a couple, that can do spays and neuters for us at a very low cost. You would just reach out to the Cat Coalition. Our biggest expenditure is subsidizing.
That's a tough one. Say that real fast 3 times.
Low-cost spay neuters for low-income individuals, and we probably do about 2,500 in a year. Yeah.
That many? I never realized it was that many.
Yeah. We have about 150 to 200 volunteers, about 70 of which are fosters. And
now, what's involved in being a foster?
So what's involved in being the foster is providing a safe home to start. You rescue the cat, so we get multiple emails, people reach out to us, and we help as many as we can. So we reach out to those individuals or people in our local community. If they know we're fosters, they'll reach out directly. And we'll pick up the cat and provide them a loving home. We'll get them up to speed with their spay, neuter, all of their shots. We'll get them testing. And this is White Dove.
Beautiful cat.
And so she's been spayed. She's up to date on all of her shots. She's been socialized. She was dropped off in Camden, New York. And they reached out to us and said this cat was dropped off. They thought she was pregnant. Turned out she wasn't. Lucky for us.
She just hasn't missed many meals.
Yeah, she's very healthy. Very healthy girl. Yeah, and so we basically provide them a caring, loving home and get them ready for adoption. And then we work with PetSmart. We work with the Luna Cat Cafe, and we also can put them on our social medias, Facebook pages, and things like that.
Wow. Now she's adoptable.
She's adoptable.
Okay.
She is estimated to be about 3 years old. She's completely up to date, but will be needing her shots this year. She is due. And as you can tell, she's completely socialized.
Oh, she is.
She's
very nice. She's not shy about anything.
Her name's White Dove, but we call her Lovey Dovey.
Lovey Dovey, look at
She's a little bit flirty, so she likes to roll around, show her belly.
Nice cat.
She's
very
sweet.
Nice cat. Now, how many do you have? How many are you fostering now?
I typically foster rotating 10 at a time.
Ooh.
Some stay longer than others, depending on their situation. Some need more socializing. Some have complications. I have a cat with feline leukemia, so we're just getting her all up to date. And some come in with injuries, so you have to first find out with the vet. I've been to Cornell with one of them with a broken foot. So you just never know what you're gonna run into, but I did.
You know, you were talking when I'd seen you before, we were talking about the one with the feline leukemia, and you said there's some ways that they can cure it with some of the cats?
So my understanding is, and I am fairly new at this, and I am still learning a lot. I learn so much every day. And this is my first feline leukemia cat. My understanding is that if they are young enough and they have carried it on from their mother, they do have a chance to be able to fight it off, per se. So I am still learning a lot more. My cat's still fairly young, so I'm hopeful that she will have that chance to be able to fight it off. And I'm working with the coalition and vets to hopefully get her tested one more time again soon and see.
Keep
how
our
she's
fingers
doing.
crossed.
Yeah.
How old is she now?
She's probably, let's see, maybe 5 or 6 months.
Oh, just a baby.
Yeah.
Just a baby, yeah.
If that, yeah.
So she came to you very young.
She did. She was actually a local call from my community, and she was found actually right up the street from where I live in the creek. And they think that somebody had dropped her off. So she's actually also the one that had the broken foot. So Cornell was.
You know, this is becoming, you know, I see things on the internet, and it just seems to be becoming more the norm today, where you see these animals, dogs and cats, everything just dropped off in the country or at somebody's farm, and that's got to be very, very difficult, because I would imagine that the need has grown tremendously with the Cat Coalition and all the rescues in the area. I imagine that they're all just full.
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, it's heartbreaking because you want to reach out to everyone and be able to help everyone, but you can only do so much. And I would encourage anybody who's interested in fostering. You don't have to know it all. You hardly have to know much, but you do have to have a love for animals and a love for cats, and just start there. The coalition has been incredibly supportive to me. Starting out, I didn't have the knowledge. I wasn't doing it, prior to, where a lot of people start doing it and then they join an organization. I came in pretty green, and they've been very supportive. And like I said, I've learned so much, and I've been able to help so many cats already, just with their support. So yeah,
I did a sub foster one time, and they were great with me. They just, I didn't know. I got 4 cats. They were born underneath a shed, and I had bottle fed some other kittens, and I didn't think to go through the coalition. I don't know why, but the second time around I did, and they were fabulous. Mm-hmm. They were fabulous, and we got them all good homes, and I'm still friends with the people. I've got new friends in my life as a result of this too. We've been friends. This all happened during COVID, and they're still my friends. So it's great, and I can still see the cats, which is nice.
That is really nice. I receive so many texts and follow-ups and emails, photos from people that have adopted from me, and it's just so nice to see how much love the animal brings to them, and vice versa. So
they do. I know. I had dogs too, but then I fell into the cats, and at one time I had 5, and then of course I had the babies that I was sub-fostering, so I had 9. They called me the crazy cat lady, but it's hard to say no. It's very, very hard to say no.
It is.
And the good that you can do is just a wonderful thing. This organization, like you say, it's been around since 2002. I think they help so many animals that would be on the street.
Oh, absolutely.
And probably wouldn't last long on the street either.
Right.
And you really do have to have a love. Now, is it difficult to get to if somebody wanted to volunteer to do something, what would you suggest?
Volunteer and reach right out. Go onto our website. Our email's right there. And actually, on our website, there's a volunteer button right at the top, and just click on that. And yeah, we have about 150 to 200 volunteers, 70 of which are probably fosters. And we probably adopt out just under 1,000 cats a year.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
That is so good. Now, you don't have an actual location where you keep them, it's all fosters, is that
It's
right?
all fosters.
All fosters.
This is completely a volunteer organization, and without the help of our community and the donations from our community, I mean, they are what makes it possible.
Do you have any fundraisers coming up?
We do. We have one this month. It's Kathy's Cookies in Armory Square. And if you go onto our Facebook page, you'll get all the details there and ordering Kathy's Cookies, and part of those proceeds go to the coalition.
Okay, good. And the same with the Luna Cafe? Now that they have the separate room, I've been there.
They do.
They have that separate, do they have success down there too as far as getting them adopted out, or?
Absolutely, yes. They have, it's separate from the restaurant. And the food's very good, by the way.
It is.
We went to visit.
I agree.
And they have what I would call a cat room, and all the cats are in there. They're hanging out, they're playing. You can go in and you can just mingle with all the cats and see if there's a fit for you. And we get a lot of adoptions out of Luna and PetSmart.
How long has it been going on with PetSmart? Where'd she go?
Oh, she's right over there.
There she is.
Lovely. PetSmart, that's a good question. I'm sorry, I don't have the answer to that. I can get it for you. But PetSmart Charities, they've been wonderful. This is the first time I've been adopting out of my home since I started.
Okay.
So the two boys that I mentioned that I have in PetSmart, it's actually my first time. So I'm still learning a little bit about PetSmart too now. So.
And Lovey, who's around here somewhere, she's also up for adoption. And she's around. She's checking out her surroundings here.
Yeah, and different personalities are you know, good with different. It depends. Like her personality, she's laid back, but she's fun-loving. She wants to be the only queen, as they say. So she'd be great as the only cat, or as a cat with another male cat in the house would be fine. The boys that I mentioned, the two orange tabbies, they are pretty young. They're about 6 or 7. They're 6 months. Super playful, extremely loving, as you know, you've met them. And yeah, and they're still kittens. They're lively, they are bonded, they'll go as a pair.
That's wonderful, because they're really very, very nice cats. They really are. Lovey, did you want to come over and say goodbye? No, I guess not.
Want a treat?
What treats?
One more time?
Come on over. Well, she's checking it out. There's good.
There you go, sweetie. Hi.
She's really, really a nice cat. I mean, I've had cats forever and ever and ever, and it's amazing. She came into a strange situation, and she doesn't seem at all disturbed by it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to hide. She wants to check things out. She flops down. Very, very nice cat. Now, say if somebody's interested in adopting her, what would they do? They go on the site and say, this is the cat that we saw in the interview today, and we're interested, and then they would come to your house to work with her a little bit.
Yeah, it's real easy because the application is right on our website. So if they go to the Cat Coalition website, CNY Cat Coalition, they'll see another tab to adopt, and just click on there, and there'll be a form that you can fill out right online.
Okay, good, good. Well, if anybody's interested in volunteering or adopting or donating, you can just go to it's the CNY Cat Coalition website. Is it
The website.
.org or .com or?
Good question.
I'm not sure what it is. But
It's saved right on my computer, so I'm not sure.
But it can be Googled.
Yeah.
You can go to Facebook. You're on Facebook as well, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to adopt, if you want to volunteer, if you want to donate, it's a very, very good cause. They've been around and they help keep some of these poor animals off the street that otherwise probably wouldn't make it very long. And then we're looking at this cold weather coming in, and you know, we want to save them all. We want to save them all. I know it's hard. It's very, very hard. But thank you very much for coming over. I appreciate this because I'm an animal lover too. And anything we can do to get these animals adopted, or like say if you want to volunteer, if you want to donate, these babies need all of us. And you know, this is such a good organization to help out with all of that, the overpopulation, which it's been like that for years and years and years. But anyways, thank you very much for coming. Again, if you wanted to adopt Lovey, she's too busy flirting around here. But you can see pictures of her. We'll show pictures of her. But if you're interested in that, just go to the website, the Facebook site, and hopefully we can get Lovey adopted out, and the two brothers that'll be at PetSmart in Fairmount.
They're currently at the PetSmart in Fairmount.
Okay, and they're lovely cats. They are so nice, just what she said. I've met these boys, and they're just sweethearts.
Yeah.
They are absolutely. But again, thank you very much.
Thank you so
take
much.
care, and I appreciate you coming out on this kind of snowy day.
I appreciate your
All
having
right.
me. Thank
you.